Ah, all right, everybody. What's up? It's your boy D Trill. It's been a while since I've done one of these March Madness type brackets for music. So the last one with Kendrick went pretty well. I enjoyed the way I did that because I'm just a genius in every way. And this one is going to be even better because I'm a huge Tyler the Creator fan. So when it comes down to it, I think I got a little more knowledge on that. And I'm interested because I've never really thought of Tyler the Creator's best song. He's really more of like an album type of artist where everything he makes really flows together well in the form of an album. So this I took off Twitter from DJ Pickle Juice. Yep, his name is DJ Pickle Juice. It's a great name, so shout out to him. Before we get into this, and they have it categorized by album, so there's not rankings for it, at least on the side. But we're gonna get through it. I'm actually genuinely excited to like find out, what this is. So let's see what the best song is. All right, first off, let's start top left because we started top left last time. Who Dat Boy and I Don't Love You Anymore. This is tough because these are two different songs. Who Dat Boy is obviously probably one of my favorite songs on Flower Boy, just based off the sheer energy, and I'm a big Rocky fan as well, so they always blend together well. But with I Don't Love You Anymore, the bridge on the last part of that song is beautiful, beautiful. So the purist in me wants to go I Don't Love You Anymore, but it is zero offense towards Who Dat Boy because that is a great song in its own right. You know what? Let me turn this down the slightest bit. All right, yeah, that's like good, right? All right, November and Earthquake. Ooh, this is tough. Well, actually, no, that's not really tough. I like Earthquake. I'm gonna go Earthquake with this one. That one's not that tough. Okay, that's a decent font. I might even make it smaller. I'm sorry, I should have made these adjustments earlier. All right, Where This Flower Blooms versus Running Out of Time. Where This Flower Blooms is such a beautiful like kind of way to introduce Flower Boy. I know it was the second track, but any song with Frank Ocean on it is immediately goes up in the rankings. And that's just such a smooth, summertime, drop the top type of song. You love that kind of thing. Running Out of Time is like a late night kind of ballad. It's a little rough because Igor as a whole is really rough. It's mixed rough. But I think just based off pure production, I'm going to go Where This Flower Blooms. I'm going to go there. I love Running Out of Time, though. It's to make you. All right, I'm not a singer. I'm not a singer. All right, I Ain't Got Time and A Boy Is a Gun. This is kind of obvious for me. I love Boy Is a Gun. I Ain't Got Time is a pretty cool song, but it's okay. It's okay. It's a pretty kind of a turn up type of song on an album that's really more musician based or musically instrumentally based. And Boys a Gun is just a very smooth song, and I think Tyler's rough vocals really kind of accentuate the feeling of that song a lot. And the sample loop on the background is incredible in that too. All right, Glitter versus Are We Still Friends? Glitter because I love Glitter. I actually fell in love to that song. Glitter is just lovely all around. Even the second part of it where it turns into a rap, that's beautiful. Are We Still Friends is cool. It's a good intro, but ultimately when it's matched against Glitter, it's not really the same. All right, so after 4 Igor versus Flower Boy matchups, or 5 actually, we have some old school ones. Tron Cat versus Ass Milk. I forgot how ridiculous Tyler used to be in his earlier days, man. That's crazy. I'm going Tron Cat. I think I was talking with my friend about this the other day, where a lot of people are going back and finding Tyler the Creator's rougher songs, but in that song he actually does tell his stories from a perspective of Tron Cat, who's just this uber aggressive alter ego that he has. And if you look at his older albums, he has multiple alter egos that come together like that. So Tron Cat, I think, blows that one out of the water. I'm sorry, I got thrown off because I was looking at the album key and then Potato Salad is just there. Like, we just got Potato Salad. All right, Jamba versus Effing Young, Perfect. This one's not really close. I love Effing Young, and I think the addition of Kali Uchis on that song and her voice really meshes well. Her and Tyler haven't messed up on any tracks. I know she's apparently said some things. I don't know about it. Uh, Fuck her for that. But I think compared to Jamba, Jamba's a super like accentuating, exciting song, and I think Haji Beats on that really makes it pop. But Effing Young is just it feels like a masterpiece, and uh, Charlie Wilson's vocals on that song are beautiful too. If there's no one else, that song wouldn't be the same if he wasn't doing the hook. Puppet versus 911 Mr. Lonely. I think just based off 911 alone, I'd have to go Puppet. And of course, Mr. Lonely is a very, sad song when you look at the lyrics of it. And Puppet is more. It's crazy how a song with Kanye almost feels like a filler on that track. I wasn't a huge fan of Puppet, Um, First couple times I listened to it just because I could feel the emotion. But other than that, a lot of other songs really popped out in that realm. So that wasn't the biggest song on that album, but 911 was a huge standout off of Flower Boy. So I'm going to go with that. New Magic Wand versus Pothole. I like Jaden Smith, but we going to keep this quick. All right. The Brown Stains. Dude, these song titles are so funny. Versus Awkward. This is tough. This is really tough. Because Awkward tells a really good story in itself, and it introduced a lot of the big topics that would happen in Wolf. It introduced that kind of story. And Brown Stain is just a really hyped up type of song. That's tough. I really don't know where to go with that one. Brown Stains versus Awkward. Awkward. I'm gonna go Awkward. Because I think that's the one with Frank at the end where he says, "You're my girlfriend." And that sounds beautiful. All right, Find Your Wings versus Potato Salad. I really like Potato Salad, but Find Your Wings, the instrumentals on that, and just, I think Kali Uchis again, but that song is just a musical masterpiece. Actually, fun fact, when I was in high school and I had to set alarms to get up in the morning to go to school, Find Your Wings was actually was my alarm. So I wake up and I hear the beautiful instrumental, and it would kind of make me a little happier, but I was upset because I'm getting up at 6 in the morning, bro. It's crazy. But all right, so now we have See You Again versus What's Good. This is another Igor Flower Boy matchup. See You Again, another Kali Uchis combo with Tyler, which really, really does well. And to be honest with you, What's Good is a good song, but I'm not really crazy about it. I like the second half better. So I'm gonna say See You Again. I'm gonna say See You Again. What's Good is not one of my favorite songs on Igor. Damn, there's a lot of matchups with Igor and Flower Boy. All right, Boredom versus Igor's Theme. I gotta go Boredom. Igor's Theme is dope, but at the basis of it, Igor's Theme is not necessarily one of those tracks that are meant to wow you. I guess maybe when you come into the album and you get a vibe, like it's the initial vibe you get, but Boredom is just a much better song, to be honest with you. I'm sorry. Garden Shed versus I Think. Ooh. The beginning of Garden Shed is so beautiful, and then obviously the message that comes with it. So that's a very emotionally attached type of song. And I Think is a super dope song too. I think that's Solange that's on that song too. I'm gonna go Garden Shed. Shout out Solange though. I Think is a dope song. All right, Nightmare versus Bastard. That's really tough. Nightmare is one of the greatest songs on Goblin, but at the same time, when I started listening to Tyler the Creator, Bastard was just that intro to everything that he was about at that time. Just the griminess and the shock value. I'm gonna go Bastard. I feel like Bastard really might go far, to be honest. That's a really tough first round matchup against that, because if you put that against damn near anything else, that would have been good. But that's in the same category, same type of lane, All right, and last one on the left column, Forward versus Gone Gone and Thank You. Forward's cool. It's not one of the better songs off Flower Boy. Given that I pretty much called Where This Flower Blooms really the intro to that album. It feels more like the intro. And you know what? Gone Gone Thank You is pretty interesting. I'm gonna go Gone Gone. Gone Gone. All right. So I'm gonna change the color on here because I have to be gotta be a little dramatic with it. You know what I mean? Or should I keep it the color? I can't do pink with the background. But all right. Right side. I Fucking Hate You versus Her. Ooh, they put the two ballads next to each other. Ooh, it's Her. Oh wait, no. I'm thinking of She. Yeah, I'm thinking of She. Never mind. Yeah, I'm going to Fucking Hate You. Yeah. That's funny. Can you imagine if I just put Her all the way through, and it wasn't even the right right song. All right, Seven versus Bitch Suck Dick. Let's not waste any time on that. Tree Home 95 versus Okaga. I know what they're doing here. They're starting to put the same type of songs against one another because that's once again. Tree Home is dope. I really like the Erykah Badu inclusion on that, but Okaga is just such a very. That's a late night drive song, and there's been times where I've driven around late, and that's a long song. It's a long song, but you listen to it all the way through because it's just so aesthetically pleasing. So I'm gonna go Okaga, and I feel like Okaga might go far because I think a lot of people really, really enjoy that song. 48 versus Blow My Load. 48. 48. A lot of these songs come off the strength of the collaborators. I think what Tyler does really well is he picks collaborators that really bounce off him really well. So obviously him and Kali Uchis do well. I don't think he's had a bad song with Frank Ocean. And if he ever does something with, say, Damo or Earl, like that always hits it out of the park because that's in his realm. He doesn't really try to reach out to something that he doesn't necessarily mesh well with artistically. So, I mean, a lot of these songs are based off the strength of the features. But he's a curator of music and he understands that. Answer versus Fish. Ooh, I'm going Answer. I like Fish though. Answer just a very, very personal song. You know, I kind of got to go with that. The 3-track medley here versus 2-seater. That's tough. That's really, really tough because these once again these are two songs where obviously the top one is there's 3 songs and they mesh it into one track, which that one still kind of confused me because I wasn't huge on the first 2 tracks, but I would always skip to Beamer because Beamer's a banger. I love Beamer. 2-seater is just amazing all the way through. So I'm gonna go 2-seater, and I love the horns that they have in the background. Whoever sings the background vocals in that song deserves a hug, just a big hug, you know. All right, Damo 23 versus VCR and we. Oh, damn, these are tough. These first round matchups are tough. I'm wondering what the other rounds are gonna be like because some of these are really, really good. I haven't seen any of these beforehand, by the way. Damo's such a fun song. VCR is dope. Not big on wheels. Damo's such a fun song. I think the Lucha Libre music video on that makes that a lot better. So, all right, Lone versus Yonkers. I like Lone, but come on, that's Yonkers. Pick up Stevie Wonder to beat a wide receiver. Ooh. All right, Colossus versus Keep the O's. Going Colossus. Other of these songs would probably get knocked out by Tamale anyways. Actually, no. Do I want Tamale over Goblin? Can I go back? Yeah, I can. This is an eraser here, right? Yeah, I'm good. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go Goblin here. Tyler really nailed the intros for a lot of these albums. Just based off I don't know why I was even thinking that Goblin is way better than Tamale. I don't even like Tamale. I don't know why I did. Anyways, whatever. Slater versus Death Camp. Ooh. Slater. Death Camp is cool, and again, Frank Ocean kind of takes this one. All right, Wolf versus She. She's one of those classics, though. You can't really. she's one of those songs that's gonna go far, and it defines that era of Tyler. That was really, I wouldn't say a pop reach. It wasn't really. All right, Rusty versus Buffalo. I really enjoy what Buffalo brings in terms of kind of storytelling, and at the end of the song, really saying how many leaders are in the house, and I thought that really matched up well because the entirety of that song is so unpredictable. So it's, at the end of the song, it all kind of comes together. But Rusty's a classic. Like I said, you get Damo and Earl on the same track. You can't stop that. All right. French versus Radicals. Radicals is just, that was like the sixth grade anthem. The seventh grade anthem. Old Toddlers versus Sandwiches. It's got to be Sandwiches. Shout out Haji again. Damn, I want Haji to come back. I haven't seen Haji in so long. He had one song that I really liked, and I haven't heard from him since. I don't know what happened. I think it was a song about his son. I gotta go back and listen to that song after I'm done. All right, Cowboy versus Smuckers. Smuckers is one of the greatest songs ever. All right, so that is the initial round. I think this is the same color, right? Yeah, it's the same color. So we're going to go back to the left. This is I Don't Love You Anymore versus Earthquake. I gotta go Earthquake. I Don't Love You Anymore, but Earthquake, just in terms of like a sheer hit, just the sheer jam and the longevity of it, is gonna be Earthquake. Years down the line, that would just be the right choice. Where This Flower Blooms versus A Boy Is a Gun. That's tough. I'll say this, because this is a personal one. Where This Flower Blooms is a better song, but I like Boy Is a Gun better, so I'm moving it up. I like that song better. But Where This Flower Blooms is the better song, quality-wise. Glitter versus Tron Cat. I gotta go Tron Cat. That's a classic. Effin' Young, Imperfect versus 911. Effin' Young, no doubt. Yeah, you know what? Second round is not that hard. New Magic Wand versus Awkward. New Magic Wand, because that is a banger. Find Your Wings versus See You Again. I gotta go See You Again. See You Again just gives you that kind of feel, like that runaway type of feel. When I hear that song, I think running away with somebody you love, and that's the feeling that you encapsulate from that. Find Your Wings is a beautiful instrumental piece, and that's really the extent of it. Boredom versus Garden Shed. I'm gonna go Garden Shed. I think Garden Shed got some pretty, I'd say, easy matchups. Yeah, I'd say it got some easy matchups. Bastard versus Gone Gone. Definitely Bastard, and I'll just do this right now. I don't want to waste nobody's time. Bastard is going ahead of Garden Shed, just because Bastard is that intro. It is that intro. Just the nastiness of the piano keys. It's not welcoming. The nastiness of the lyrics is no competition. All right, I Fucking Hate You versus Bitch Suck Dick. I got him. Shout out Pharrell. Sorry, Pharrell. All right, Okaga versus Blow My Load. Okaga, definitely. I feel like Okaga's gonna go far just based off of how aesthetic the song is. Answer versus Two Seater. I like Two Seater more, but Answer does have more to offer. I'm gonna go Two Seater. Just personally, I will say personally, and this might throw the entire thing. You might click off the video after I say this, but Cherry Bomb is my favorite Tyler album. I can't front. I still enjoy a lot of the elements of that album because I feel like it was the perfect mix between what you get with Flower Boy and Igor, and then the mix of, like the beauty of the music mixed with the raggediness. And I think those two elements really mesh together. And I think that's where he shines best. I think it'll take a long time for Cherry Bomb to really get that same admiration. But I got Cherry Bomb, man. I do. All right, Damo 23 versus Yonkers. Let's not waste time. Yonkers. Stevie Wonder is the wide receiver. Stab Bruno Mars in his esophagus. Colossus versus Goblin. Goblin, definitely. Looking back at it, Keep the O's should have beat Colossus. But like I said, neither of them was gonna beat Goblin or Tamale at first. Uh, Slater versus She. Ooh, I'm going She, but that's Frank Ocean versus Frank Ocean right there. All right, Rusty versus Radical. Oh, that's the toughest one. That is the toughest one I've seen so far because either one of these could definitely be like top 8. Because Radicals is the fucking anthem. Kill people, buy shit, fuck school. But just in terms of bar, I'm going Rusty. I'm going Rusty. That's personal preference. I'm going Rusty. All right, Sandwiches versus Smuckers. That's going to be Smuckers. Sorry, Haji. And just like that, we're down to the round of 16, except we already know that Bastard has advanced. All right, so let's go back to the top left. Or, you know what? How about this? I keep you on your toes here, don't I? I'm going to stay to the right. All right, so this is Bitch Suck Dick. I laugh whenever I hear it. Yeah, Okaga's going forward, so I'm not... Yeah, the craziest song title. It's crazy, like, the transformation that he's had musically. Just to be this revered after his earliest shit was just panned. Just completely panned. But, yeah, that's credit where credit is due. Two-seater versus Yonkers. That's tough, but Yonkers is that classic. Shout out Two-seater, though. I love the instrumentals. Goblin versus She. I'm going to go She. When it comes to the intros for Goblin and Bastard, I feel like Bastard is better. And I don't think there's really any doubt that She is just overall a better song and more enjoyable of an experience to listen to. So Rusty versus Smuckers. I'm going to go Rusty, but Smuckers is also a great song. I think that Smuckers was kind of the updated version of Rusty, except it was A-list. If you think about it, everybody was spitting. Tyler, Wayne, Kanye. When you think about it, there's a lot of similarities between those two songs. And I love them both. That is a super, super tough choice. But I'm going to go Rusty just because, it happened first. And I do think, the chemistry between the Odd Future guys was a little better. And the horns at the end of the Smuckers, by the way. I didn't talk about the horns at the end of Wayne's verse. Chef's kiss. All right. So, Earthquake versus Boy Is a Gun. I'm going Boy Is a Gun. I like that song way more than most people do. So, I'm going Boy Is a Gun. Shout out Earthquake. You had a great run. It'll be the more revered song in the long run, but just I feel like Boy Is a Gun really encapsulates just such emotion, Look at me using big words. Encapsulates such emotion. It's incredible. But anyways, Troncat versus Effin Young, perfect. Shout out Troncat. You had a great run, but this is where Tyler's experience in music and his quality of music has increased, and then the old shit, as great as it was, and it depends on who you like. If you like the old Tyler, if you like the new Tyler, but I have to appreciate the evolution of the music. I'm going Effin Young. New Magic Wand versus See You Again. I'm going New Magic Wand. That song goes crazy. That is a banger. Certified banger. All right, and we're done. So it's the final 8. Final 8 songs. Okaga, Yonkers, She, Rusty, Bastard, New Magic Wand, fucking Young, and Boy Is a Gun. I feel like that's a pretty good 8. I'm looking at it. I'm surprised the Rocky collabs didn't get past the first round, but Who That Boy probably should have won over I Don't Love You anymore. Just now that I'm looking at it like that, but I think Earthquake would have won anyways. I don't know. All right, let's keep it left. Let's keep it leftward leaning. So, A Boy Is a Gun versus Effin Young, perfect. Again, I think the features kind of take this one just because Kali Uchis really recaps that song so well, and Charlie Wilson makes that song so much better. And I think instrumentally it's just more sound, and that's the difference that you get with these albums. I don't think any one of these albums have sounded the same, but fucking Young and Perfect were one of those songs on Cherry Bomb where you really saw a glimpse into the future of what his music was going to look like in terms of quality and how clean it was going to sound. And Boy Is a Gun obviously went against that entire theory and just made everything really raggedy. And I thought that added to Boy Is a Gun, but I think just the cleanness of that song is too much. So I'm going fucking Young Perfect in the final four. All right, so we're almost done. New Magic Wand versus Bastard. So, going Bastard. I'm going Bastard. I think we got to have an OG song in there. New Magic Wand is an absolute banger. Don't get me wrong. That is a classic song, and it will be a classic song. But Bastard was what introduced me to that kind of grime. So I'm going to go Bastard. All right, and now we go to the two matchups on the right, which is Okaga versus Yonkers. Clash of styles. It's a clash of styles, man. You see the mouse on Yonkers, but like I'm thinking about it. You know, because again, you got to show appreciation for, you know, the evolution of where that music has come. But at the same time, Yonkers is Yonkers. I'm gonna go Yonkers. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Not think twice about it. Just do it. And then She versus Rusty, and I think She is gonna take it. Rusty had a great run, and that is a cult classic. But at the same time, all right, bye, Mom. Love you. Aww. But yeah, all right. So the final four, we have fucking Young Perfect, we have Bastard, we have Yonkers, and we have She. So that's an interesting final four. Very interesting final four. I think it's a good mix of new and old. So actually, not really. It's actually a lot of the old songs. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know. That just kind of blew my mind. All right. So let's go to let's stay on the right here. Yonkers versus She. I think Yonkers is just that's a classic song, you know. Yonkers is a classic song. So Yonkers will be. Oh yeah, y'all are really gonna like this one. Hold up. Oh yeah, y'all like the handwriting on that? Oh yeah, look at that. Yonkers, baby. I should make that a lot. I was like Yankees. Look, I'm trying to say Yankees. And last but not least, we're going to do fucking Young versus Bastard. And I think fucking Young wins, to be honest with you. You know what? I really didn't expect, F Young Perfect. All right. How about that? I just said F Young, whatever. I'm not typing all that in bubble writing. I could change it, but I'm too lazy right now. All right, so that's the finals. Yonkers versus fucking Young and Perfect. I really didn't think that effing Young and Perfect would be in the championship, but here we are. I think so much about that song shows like the growth that he's had, and it's one of the cleaner songs he's really ever put out. Obviously, the strength of the features at the end of the day. A lot of times he is a curator in a lot of his songs, so he knows he's got frequent collaborators and he knows what songs they belong on. So on a song like fucking Young and a song like Perfect, where Charlie Wilson is perfect on the hook, you got Kali Uchis who's perfect on the second beat. You have Tyler switching in and out with Kali Uchis on the last beat. It shows the evolution. And at the same time, here's Yonkers, which was the breakout hit, and it was one of those songs that grabbed you with its level of just sheer, like, I don't even want to say brutality, but like just shock value. And of course it came with the music video where he's eating the bugs. That always helps. But thinking about it, I don't know if Yonkers would be as big if he were not eating those bugs. So after careful consideration, the greatest Tyler the Creator song in the Redux song bracket by your boy, DJ Pickle Juice, is fucking Young and Perfect, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. This is official. Y'all see how I fucked that circle up. But yes, I've decided fucking Young and Perfect is the best song. Hands down. That is it. So, appreciate you guys sticking around. If you did stick around, I really hope to do more of these. These are a lot of fun, especially with artists that I really enjoy. So if I can find something for like, give me an Usher. Give me some R&B, bro. Give me something. Give me Chris Brown. Come on, man. Give me some. But yeah, This is my decision. Let me know what you agree with, disagree with, what got knocked first, why you're mad at me for the ASAP Rocky No Love. But yeah, this is my personal opinion. So that's how I feel. All right. Appreciate it, y'all.